So we ready to talk about Disney movies?
Yeah.
Sure. I have lots to complain about.
Well, you start.
Okay, so, like, none of them make any nautical sense to society at all whatsoever. Like, I understand, like, they're trying to make it seem like they're super old and stuff, but then they turn around and they have things that, like, are in modern worlds, which doesn't make any sense, like, at all. Just very confusing. It's like, stick to the timeline. You have no timeline.
It's also kind of like the concepts of like the characters, like the stuff they thought about. It was not thought about then.
It also wasn't thought about at all. Like, Beauty and the Beast, she literally the Beast is supposed to fall in love with somebody, but then he captures her against her will, so she gets Stockholm Syndrome. That's not falling in love. That is Stockholm Syndrome.
Okay, but all Disney movies have a really dark theme. I think the problem is that they try to make it kid-friendly, and they just destroy the original story, which I think is cool as it is. Like, for Cinderella, the stepsisters, they didn't just try and fit in the shoes by shoving their feet in them.
Well, if
they
you watch
chopped off their actual toes to fit in the shoes because they wanted to be the queen so bad.
If you watch the live-action Cinderella one, they chop off their toes in that one.
Which is good. I mean, I like that it's, like, actually accurate and everything. But, like, why do you... I just feel like they shouldn't have gone towards the kids route. Like, if they wanted to be all
like,
kids, then
I
maybe
understand where you're
do
coming
something
from.
else.
Most of the fairy tales are made from the Grimm tales. Yeah, the Grimm's brother. My brain don't work. Don't question it. I don't remember names.
Those damn Grimm guys.
The Crimson Brothers.
The Crimson Chin.
Crimson Brothers sounds hella cool, though.
I don't know how to do this. I'm doing this wrong, I think.
Baby, put a door.
No, it's not the water problem this time. For once. For once. I think I didn't put it down low enough.
Wait, but the magma is to go down, isn't it?
Yes, I have one to go down and I have one go up.
Oh, you have an upstairs?
Yes.
I didn't notice.
But, like,
how do you even get in there? Like, where's the door?
I don't know how I did this.
Are you trapped in there?
Oh,
So-
there it goes. No! Ah!
So your main problem with Disney movies is the fact that...
None of their shit makes sense or lines up with their timelines.
Are you looking for one cohesive timeline then?
Not just that, but also, like, if you go into, say, Cinderella, okay? None of that would have happened if her dad waited to marry till she was 18. She was already 12. She was basically self-sustaining at this point. He could have waited a little bit longer. Freaking baby. And then, like, if... I don't know, because there's no way that they did not discover the freaking castle in Beauty and the Beast before they, like, had the whole issue with the Beast and Belle thing. Like, there ain't no way. That forest ain't that big.
You know there are other Disney movies than just those two, right?
And then, like, with Tiana's, everybody knows that Dr. Fassier is the voodoo doctor.
Who?
Right.
You fucking correct my English one more time. I can't fucking speak. We've discussed this. That's like the whole point behind me. Is I don't speak very well. It's the only point I have. Anyways. And then, like, not that one, but if in the newest one, the with the red panda. What's the name of it? Crap.
I thought it was called Red Panda.
No.
What is it called?
It's called... Movie I totally remember.
It's called,
Isn't it Red Panda?
No.
Period Panda.
Red.
Period Panda. That was
It's called Turning Red. You both are wrong.
Technically, she's right. Period Panda.
Bro, she gets it when she's like 13, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then it's like becoming a woman or whatever. Like, that's just an innuendo.
I'm just gonna call it Period Panda from now on.
The whole movie never would have happened if the mother would have trusted her daughter. Just
Oh,
like
I
a
think you
little
can
bit
put
more.
a trapdoor over the magma block, and then it'll still work as pulling it down.
Playing Minecraft, as you can hear.
I'm working on that. I don't have like wood in my inventory or
Okay,
fuck.
it's
Anyways,
like a double
focusing.
chest, so it's like valuables and what? Because like my valuables are not gonna pull up a full chest.
Well, you can use it for mob stuff, mob drops, because sometimes they drop valuable stuff.
And well, are you considering your valuables to be like your ores as well?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, while they're organizing that, my other thing
I could just
is
put valuables
in
in
the
ores, but it's just like
Enchanted
not gonna
universe-
fill up the full chest,
The
and I
ores
just want to
will.
like use up the whole chest.
The ores will.
Well, I turn them into blocks.
Well, you also have ingots and you also have nuggets, depending on what they are.
What? You're supposed to give each ore a line, apparently, according to
Not
Fabian.
no, not a whole line. First of all,
According to
according to Fabian, that's not what I
You
said.
give cocaine a line.
That's not what I said. Do not. Mm-mm. I don't do drugs. Thank you.
I'm gonna put ores and
What's your favorite Disney movie?
I don't have a favorite.
Do you just not like them all?
I'm just dying.
what's the armor and
That was a close one.
break stuff section?
The armor and break stuff section?
Tools. What's the armor and tools section called?
The armor and tool section?
Shut up! God!
Oh my god, you were so violent with that.
No, I swear there's a name for it.
It
You
doesn't
mean
work!
That's like blacksmithing.
It doesn't
What
work
does
like
that
that.
mean?
Like crafting tools.
Does that include armor?
It
Yeah.
doesn't work.
You can smith armor.
Or do I have to like
yeah.
put it in and then open it?
Ores and smithing.
No, it still don't work.
Yeah, just smithing? I need to organize my chest and I need to have them make sense.
How do you feel about the movie soundtracks then?
Okay, soundtracks pop off for no reason. Like, we don't talk about Bruno. There was no reason.
One eats like Gaston, many weeks like Gaston.
I'm pretty sure those are not the lyrics.
Those are the lyrics,
No one
though.
eats like Gaston, many weeds like Gaston.
So I just have to be
Playing
like, really
Minecraft.
careful when I go down that one.
Those are the
because there's no way to like do it where it won't like
No.
kill
Do you have a favorite soundtrack?
Favorite soundtrack would have to be the one with Mama Odie. Okay.
Oh, The Princess and the Frog?
Don't
Yeah,
matter
no,
what
no,
you look
just
like.
just that song.
Oh, Dig a Little
Mama-
Deeper?
No.
That's
Yes.
called Dig a Little Deeper.
Gotta do
You
it
said dig a leaper.
I said dig a little deeper. Your brain's just slow.
No, but like she popped off for no reason with that song.
Yeah.
That one, and we don't talk about Bruno where they had her rapping. Like that was not necessary for a Disney movie.
From Mama Odie, you know, it doesn't matter what you look like.
Fabian, don't.
Don't matter what you are.
How many rings you got on your finger, you know, we don't care. No, we don't care.
I don't care. Right now.
You know what I don't do? I don't talk about Bruno.
I'm done. I'm killing myself. If it is on this record that this man has led me to kill myself.
Oh no.
Don't.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, Jesus. You know, in the winter, the snow glows white in the mountain night.
Not a footprint to be seen.
Okay.
Kingdom
But
of
low-key,
isolation.
replace the
You know, it's like
fencing
I'm
with the
cool.
chains, and it pops off.
Can you talk about the podcast you turned?
Oh yeah, that looks nice.
Okay, if we want to talk about the podcast,
You were so
Oh,
and
the
you were so
cockpit.
ready to talk about Disney movies, and then you
okay,
said like
I'm
1
still
minute of
talking.
stuff.
So, like the whole Mulan movie, the whole thing
It took
behind
you
the
2
fact,
minutes to get to this point.
the whole point behind her not going to the war was the fact that she was a woman. Why was it so easy for a woman to infiltrate the army? Like there is a whole record of women
That was an
infiltrating the army.
actual
Like that's a
thing.
whole
Yeah, it was
thing.
an actual event.
happened.
But then they're all like, "Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen." Well, why'd you make
You
it
can't
so
criticize
easy?
actual life.
No, but why'd they make it so easy if it wasn't supposed to happen? Like they don't have like any physical checks on anybody who goes in the army. Like that's
I
like
want
the
you to
number
go
one
talk to
rule.
the Chinese government.
Let's get you a time machine.
Let's get down to business.
to
Like,
defeat.
there was a whole
The
thing.
army.
Like, anytime you sign up for the army, they usually do physical checks and stuff. Did they just not notice the fact that she never
Did
took
they
any
not
send
check
daughters
when they asked for
for
sons?
Stop! Stop making fun of me. It's a legitimate concern because, like, if they're just over here, like, not checking this kind of stuff the entire time, who's to say that the dude across from the other way was just not an ugly woman? Like,
I don't think think anybody else is asking these questions. These are the hard-hitting questions of 2023, everybody.
Like, what? Imagine. Like, that's why he has so much control over his men. He'd be like, I'm a woman, and y'all gonna listen to me, or you ain't getting no food.
Remember, he's trying to make a man out of them.
No, not him. The enemy. They never say for sure that he's an actual dude. He could just be a really buff woman. For all we know.
Uh-huh.
You know, I never got close to Mulan because she was far Mulan.
What?
Stop.
She was too far away.
Stop. No, this is why we don't talk to you. No. We love you, but no. You make me want to cry.
See, I can never find out what the
Okay.
problem with my body is. I'm trying to decide if it's Dat-Knee or Dat-Knee.
You know, if I killed myself right now, nobody could stop me. I'd be able to do it real fast, too. Nobody would know.
I would know.
No,
I
you
am
wouldn't.
sitting right next to you.
You wouldn't right now. If I do it later.
Ah, okay.
You gonna be here later?
Not after 10.
Fuck!
Okay.
You didn't hear that
We-
word.
You're so violent.
I messed it up and it wasn't going the right way. It's still not going the right way.
So is that all you had to say about?
No, that is not all I had to say. I got distracted. The whole Enchanted
That
movie,
is her
no fucking
personality.
sense whatsoever. You remember that movie?
You mean Encanto?
No, just Enchanted, the movie.
And,
Y'all don't
like the
remember that
live
movie?
action one?
No, the Enchanted movie. It's called Enchanted. It's literally about this girl who comes from the cartoon world into the real world. It's like one of the first ones they
Isn't
did that
what I
with.
just said?
That is not a live action movie, babe. It starts out cartoon and then it turns into live action.
I don't think I've seen it. So it is a live action movie, CJ.
Yes, but it says that it turned into.
bad guy?
The way you described it was like it turned into a live action movie. No, it was a live action movie from the start. They literally only had like 5 minutes of freaking cartoon time, and then they put it in a freaking live action movie. Like, what the fuck?
I've decided after years and years to call the chest Ors and Precious after Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Nice. But, like, the whole
How do you
movie is
spell
like
precious?
a freaking. If I smoked weed, it's like a deja vu dream. And I'm very concerned.
Oh, there's so many vowels.
Like, I am so concerned about that movie. Like, there's this dude on the side of the sidewalk just playing music that somehow happens to line up with the store that the person that's walking past him is. Does he
It's like it's a movie.
No. Does he just change songs every 10 seconds when somebody walks past? You just be like, damn, how do you know that she's... Oh, how do you know that you're gonna kill yourself tonight?
For the record, she's not going to. She's...
But, like, is that what he was doing the entire time until they showed up? Or did he just sit there like a freaking statue waiting till they showed up? Because, like, I'm very curious and I'm very concerned for this man. Because if he was standing there for...
This is the stupidest thing.
I think you realized halfway through that it was stupid and started laughing.
No! Like, if he was standing there for like 3 hours, he was probably heavily dehydrated by the time the song comes on.
It's not
So,
real.
are you going to question a crab singing "Kiss the Girl" then?
Yes! What the fuck is with that? No, not that part though. The part that some of the animals talk and some of the animals don't. What the fuck?
I feel
And
like
it's with
that's in
the own-
everything though.
like, every movie
in
that is-
Charlotte's Web.
That is
The spider, Charlotte, she can talk and stuff, and then she just drinks the fly's blood, and they're like, bzz.
That, like, what is with it? Disney movies not putting in the background noise. They do it for almost every other movie. They do it for the Avenger movies. They do it for our movies. Like, they just have background noise of people talking. Like, it's not hard to do. You just get a bunch of people in a room and be like, just start talking about whatever. And then, no, we can't have that for the animals. No, the animals have to be special. Some of them can talk, some of them can't. And it's all a
You're
deja vu
special,
dream.
CJ.
You see, I stopped listening like 5 minutes ago. So I'm gonna have to like replay this to be like, what is she talking
Wow.
about?
That is so rude.
How do you know?
He hates
love
me.
her.
No, and then like, not even just that movie. They do it in a lot of movies, and it's so concerning. Like, they don't even care for like accuracy or whatever. I'm supposed to have.
You want to guess gunshots or fireworks? I say fireworks.
Fireworks. So long story short, you love Disney movies.
No. Stop trying to put that in my mouth. That sounds so wrong.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna quote you on that one.
Don't.
The
quote
whole
me on
world's
that.
gonna know you said that now. You're welcome.
No.
This is episode 2.
At least I don't go by my OG name. It's fine.
Your name is beep 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 beep.
My name is like the type.
My name is
no.
Slim Shady.
My name is that sound that the thingy that does the dee 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 dee.
It's called Morse code.
That sound. I can't remember. That is my name. That is my name. It's just.
That's a good one.
Why do I feel like the smart one?
You're supposed to, okay? But then like turn around and the Pixar movie has all the cars like talking
What?
stuff.
What are
but,
we
like,
talking about?
We're talking about cars.
We're
now,
switching
right?
from kids movies to
Oh.
kids movies because that's how my brain works. But like,
What? My head.
stop. But like the Cars movie has cars and stuff, but do they get life insurance or car insurance?
Just don't.
Like, I'm so confused. Do they just get life insurance or do they get car insurance? It's a legitimate concern. They're over here racing at like 100 miles an hour and they don't get insurance. I'm sorry. I feel like somebody should be arrested for, I don't know, exploiting employees. I don't know. It's not stupid. I'm concerned. And nobody answers my questions. They just laugh at me because they think I'm dumb.
No, honey.
See, that's my point. It's not fair. I'm gonna cry now.
I can comfort you when I stop laughing.
No, I don't want to talk to either of you. You're sleeping outside tonight.
Oh. She's just like, you're walking home. I drove here.
I wasn't talking to you.
You gonna make me sleep outside in my house?
Man.
Makes sense. That looks so cute, though.
Anything else you'd like to say about Disney?
Fuck you. You don't want to listen to me anyways.
I genuinely care about your opinion.
No, you don't. Don't fucking lie to me. You're in very hot water right now, mister.
No, I'm kind of just sitting on the couch, to be honest.
It's a metaphor.
You know what movie had hot water? Moana.
Elemental.
The Moana movie makes no fucking sense.
Oh, by the way,
I love Moana.
just for the record,
It's one of my favorites.
How did they decide the freaking chief's daughter was the one to inherit the ocean? This lady's supposed to have responsibilities and shit. There's 7 other children, at least at the time, in that
Those
freaking
were
village.
her cousins.
Yes, but why Moana?
Because
so
she's
many
the
other
chief's
people.
daughter, and she gets the responsibility automatically. These are
first
how
of
things
all,
work.
her name's not Moana, it's Mona. It's
Get out! Get out! Get out! I agree. You're sleeping outside.
It doesn't make any sense because a lot of these movies are like, oh, you're the chosen one, but there's like 7 other children that look exactly the same and at the same time have the same amount of responsibility as that child.
Cousins.
They're cousins, then are they all just freaking from Georgia or some shit and reproducing with each other? Because what the fuck's going on
That's
there?
not what that means, bestie.
You can live on an island and repopulate the island because there's enough people to do so.
Not when they started out.
Yeah, because they came there on boats and there was a lot of them.
But who started that? Because I know
left
Are we
a
talking
different
about the start
country.
of the world right now?
It's like there
what
was
do you want?
one in one, and they made
Are we
another
going
one.
Adam and Eve? Like, what's going on?
No, because they said that their whole civilization lived on boats.
Can you speak English?
I'm sorry.
Their whole civilization, fuck you guys, started out on boats, right?
Yeah.
But they had like 4 boats max, and they're all they're decent sized boats and stuff. But that means eventually somebody's gonna be cousins with this person, with that person, and with that person.
But not for like second cousins type thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be even closer than that. You guys don't know how our population works. Because a mommy and a daddy love each other, and then this mommy and daddy love each other, and then these 2 kids like each other, which makes them like each other.
Happen, CJ.
But then their kids are cousins to this person because this person has a
That
sister.
doesn't happen because there was like 60 people.
there were.
You could do that
there
with
were,
like 30
a lot
people.
of people at
My
the
brain
beginning.
hurts.
Maybe
That doesn't
even.
make any sense. I'm out.
Well, we thank you for joining our podcast for today.
CJ does not know how families work. That's
What I was meaning, it just doesn't make any sense because when they started out, they only had like 40 people. Like that doesn't make any sense.
yeah, like 40 to 60 people. That's really there's gonna be no crossbreeding. Honestly.
even if it was 40 to 60 different people, eventually it's gonna end up with crossbreeding.
Somebody add
That's
a comment
in
and do the
every
research
single
for
civilization
this.
ever. Like, you could go up to someone and you're, like, in foster care and not even know if they're your fucking cousin or something.
I'm good.
I
I don't want to think about that now.
But, like, it's actually less likely to happen in that civilization because they're like, no. And they're all, close. They know their roots.
I'm gonna name this episode Dat-Knee or Dat-Knee.
No, don't say that. That was horrifying. In this corner for my bed.
I actually like it as the name, but it's a horrid pun.
Okay. Well, we thank you all for listening to this episode.
I'm sorry.
To torment you to this.
I'm sorry.
The 2 concurrent viewers.
Oh yeah, it'll
yeah.
be like me and my mom.
I apologize for any inconvenience I have caused you guys in the near future.
But after that,
I don't give a fuck.
We hope you have a great day or night. Goodbye.